Now, sometimes it takes a little while for a movie to show itself as clearly not being your demographic, but in this new teen thriller, it only took a few minutes for me to realize I should have watched this movie 20 years ago. I said 20 years ago.
Welcome to Nerve, a game like Truth or Dare minus the truth. Watchers pay to watch, players play to win, cash and glory. Are you a watcher or a player? Are you a watcher or a player? Are you a watcher or player? Watch player.
It's cool, right?
This looks very sketchy.
Nerve stars Emma Roberts and Dave Franco and is directed by Henry Joost and Ariel Schulman. This story follows a teenager that decides to take place in a viral online game of Truth or Dare called Nerve. You are either a player or a watcher, and if you play, you can earn money from other players by completing dares around the city as you record with your phone so the rest of the community can watch. So basically, this is a demented teenage mashup of The Truman Show, and as a teenager gets deeper into the game and begins amassing a huge following, she finds control of her life switching from her own hands to the rest of the players in the game. Okay, now before I beat this movie to shit, I will give the disclaimer, I was way too old for this storyline. It's clearly aimed for the pre-pubers and the old guy sitting next to me who was completely enthralled. He was laughing at every small joke, and he was all in on this shit like he was watching Cape Fear.
I know what you did. You're a damn terrorist. All right, just get the hell out of here. I got a goddamn campaign.
And this would usually be an annoyance, but he actually made the film better with his routine commentary, given the film struggled to keep my interest at all. It was hard to connect with the story as being anything close to credible or really anything other than laughable. Now, I could buy into the premise of this one. I mean, fiction is fiction, but the glaring issues that kept this plot from being credible were just too hard to overlook. The inner workings of this game were only glossed over, and the fact it was such a massively popular game that thousands of teenagers watch, yet no law enforcement or anything ever found out about it was laughable. There could have been some filler to account for some of these issues, but they were never given any detail at all. But as I said, this film was clearly not aimed towards people my age. The hopes of this film were easily to just use teenagers' love of technology and thirst for popularity to connect with the plot and the characters rather than trying to make you think at all. The performances were not very good, and both Franco and Roberts both overacted on many occasions and did little to boost the dull, cheesy dialogue. But I'm sure the kids will connect with them. Franco has that smile, and Roberts will clearly appeal to the boys and connect with the girls at the same time. The story goes the route you would expect, with all the routine character types, and really the only character I could come close to connecting with was the character of Tommy, played by Heizer. He was the most mature and clearly locked in the friend box despite his crushing on Emma Roberts' character, which we can all relate to, being friend boxed back in high school. But other than his character and Juliette Lewis playing the Mommers, there was little substance for anyone who is legally old enough to drink, and I'll give Nerve a D. This was not a flat-out horrible flick. I can see the younger crowd enjoying this movie, but for anyone who has been around a while, you will find the plot predictable and hard to take serious at all. And that's my short and sweet review of Nerve. It clearly wasn't for my demographic. It wasn't a horrible movie. It'll appeal to the younger crowd, but, I'd say pass. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I definitely appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this quick little review on Nerve. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see the new reviews when they come out. Here's some links you can click on to some past reviews if you're interested. I'm Anthony. This is the SilverScreen Analysis, and I'll see you guys at the movies.